Ombi limefika hapa kwa dharura, lazima nipeane kwa Seneta Asike Kristo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I am generally a very sensible, thinking human being. My life has taught me the things that are important and the things really that can fall to the side. Mr. Speaker, I haven't said a word in the last 4 sittings because I have not been given an opportunity to prosecute the things that matter to the constituents that I am here to represent. Persons with disabilities are not getting their voice heard because we have been sat here for days over an issue that the standing orders say is quite a simple matter. Mr. Speaker, you start every single session with a prayer. I take that prayer very, very seriously, as I'm sure the rest of us do, to look at matters in front of us fairly, because the Lord himself has been pleased to put us here to represent Kenyans. Mr. Speaker, how I wish that you would have given the communication as per the standing orders last week as quickly as you have done today on the PPDT. Mr. Speaker, the word divorce has been used severally by the majority side. This seems like an analogy that I've heard and we all have heard many times, which is that there's a divorce dispute. A couple have decided that for whatever reasons they are going to move on, but the neighbor who really wasn't really involved in the matter has unfortunately been thrown into the issue. And now the neighbor is involved in all that is ensuing afterwards, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it seems to me that it was a very simple matter of communication that has now turned into burning the entire house down. For no...
Senator Asike, you have 1 more minute. Kindly wind up.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. What I wish to say that it was a simple communication that has now burnt the house down. We are the upper house, National Assembly the lower house, but it seems like the National Assembly is the lower house with an upper hand because of issues like this that we are prosecuting, which have really no consequence to the normal Kenyan, to the average Kenyan, Mr. Speaker. I beg, Mr. Speaker, that you don't let this issue carry on any further, because there are matters that are of much importance to Kenyans. They don't understand what is going on in this house. Let me be honest, we all know that. And I pray, Mr. Speaker, that you will make the communication, especially as Sifuna has said on deputy, if that has not been put in the PPDT.
So, honorable senators,